Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be carrying on with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're still in our first case, but things feel like they're building towards a bit of a head. We are looking for more clues. We know that there's been a second blood splatter attack over at Aiko's house, where she and Mio were staying. We're looking for a few clues and find out a bit more about what's been going on there. Oh no, this is bad. Eika-san posted like we thought. I can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Aiko's are also a target now? Okay. So let's look down her... It says... Well, okay, we'll look down her feed and see if anything jumps out. Here we go. So we got something that we can wear our glasses for here. Protector girl. Yikes, there's a really strong reaction to the words protector girl. This is less about interest and more like, I wouldn't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. Okay, maybe in a bit. There's another one for Mio Sato there. We should probably look into this. Yeah, they might be posting stuff about Mio again. Give it a search. Okay, anything else here? What's this? Dark spec, what's this about? More like minimal speculation, double serving of delusion. I should check. Alright, so whoop. I'll take a look to be safe. Don't expect too much, but related posts might be worth a look. Go for it. Alright, so let's do a search now. So what if we search for Protector Girl solo? We got some results. What do we get? Where's the girl who was all don't say bad things about Mio when you don't know her? She's run for the hills after just one post? Or that was us. Huh? What? Yeah, I saw this coming. I wouldn't read the rest, Sammy. Oh. They're saying it's actually the same person as Mio. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So let's move on from that. And what about Mio, Sato and Dark Spec News as a joint search? No results, okay. Maybe we take that off and just do this. Speculates on intruder seen by Aiko and Miko. Click here. Ha, Dark Spec News, what did I say? The article itself is mostly just a recap and blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyer beware, speculation free. Okay, people were just talking about let's just do a search for Mio, perhaps? No comment. Doctor, docs. Oh dear. Oh, we've got something about Red Room here. Another keyword? Yeah, seems worth a search. Okay. Keep going through and see if there's anything else here. Oh, there's one there. Try searching for this. Right, checking how far the rumours about Mia have spread. Yes. One issue, this keyword might be too vague. Should work well with another keyword related to the incident. Yep. There's another one here, the rumour. I'll check this too. Okay. Alright, so we've got some keywords. Let's have a look at this. So, this is a little more in-depth than our previous ones. What if we did Red Room and the address? Nothing. What about rumours and the address? Nothing. What about Mio and the address? What about rumours and Mio? Rumours and Red Room? Oop. Okay, we got something here. I had a rumour that there is buried treasure under Mio's apartment. Maybe they're trying to scare her out so they can excavate. Bedroom curse. Pop-up and as in answer notifications. Yep. This pop-up suddenly shows up and messes with you like a chain letter, mate. Just have a look at this one, maybe. This idea seems silly, but threatening someone so they'd move out sounds like a thing. Yeah, those who move without a clue wouldn't doubt what happened to them. Could even be the origin of some urban myths. Okay, what about just the red room? Red room near Sato, did I try that one yet? Okay, what about red room? I might have tried this already, I can't remember. Oh, that was it? Okay, never mind. What about Protector Girl and Miyasato? I mean, the Protector Girl is Azami, isn't it? So, Dark Spec News on the red room? I've only found one clue so far. It's kind of weird. Is this one too broad? I meant to add rumours. May have done that already. I can't remember which ones I've tried combining already, so this might be a bit. Oh, it's this one again. What about this one? Pitch black metal? Is it a monolith? What's OPT? Oh, I guess that's rumours. Options. Oh, it does actually tell me what keywords I got stuff for. Okay. I have a bit of a hard time with this one. Wondering if I've missed any other search terms. Upper turn stalker, but no one knows for sure yet. So this is how even unfounded rumours grow. Security cameras? Good point. Aika-san's apartment should have cameras, but not sure about Mio's place. Oh, I just saw it. Security cam. Security cam footage leaked. Come on, world. They spelled Mio's name wrong, so not exactly convincing. Let's have a look. Should we check the security camera angle? Check and make sure, yeah. Okay, so that may have helped. So if we did this plus security camera, there we go. What do they mean here? Video fuzzy and kind of unclear. Are they from Boober Eats? Kind of fishy. Looks like a man in the video, super fuzzy. Delivery guy, perhaps? Someone's order for late night munchies. Ramen, perhaps? Let me see. 11 PM? 11:15 or so? Is that suspicious? Not sure. Oh, I've got another one, midnight. Oh, looks like it. They're wearing what seems like a company-issued work uniform. Ooh, suspicious individual. That's a clue. They're looking around nervously, suspicious. The timestamp's hard to make out. Working at midnight? Grrr, buzz off. Okay, woof. Red room security camera? What about just security? It's going to be too broad, isn't it? Miyasato security camera. wonder if I've missed. I'm wondering if I've missed something else. I'm going to quickly go through all these and see if I can see any floating text. Went through that. We're going to leave that one alone. The news story? So Aiko just completely ignored him last time? How could she possibly keep up? Well, if she did keep posting content like this, people would start doubting her. We've been on site, it still felt like a normally overkill week or whatever. Exactly. Claiming it's her place from just one pick? Wow. Price of fame. It's a prank? Yeah, right, why even do this? Gotta pinpoint the source of the message. So didn't they say, like, check Mio's feed as well? Probably looked for that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting the third clue on here. What's it going to say in our book? Okay, people, the myths. Ooh. Before we get to those other ones at a later date. Huh, nothing that useful there, I don't think. I might pause here. I think I'm going to have to just go through everything again, maybe try every search term with every other search term. But I'll pause while I'm doing that. Ah, I unlocked the clue and I looked at every single one in the Protector Girl thread. When I got to the end, it just... I don't know. I think just the weight of stuff kind of going against Mio was the clue. Anyway. You okay? They got to you with that flaming, huh? Yeah. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. Ah, it's not their problem, so they say whatever they want. There's no end to it, so... I'll do what I can to help Mio. Ah, you got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know. Yeah, just messing with you. Back on topic. Maintenance dude in the pic had creepy written all over him. I'd want to ask Aiko if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site at the apartment building. Up to Aiko's room we go. Yes. Aiko's place again. Okay, so we got the red room this time. Yikes. It's been kind of trashed. Wow. Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? Now, it is much in-your-face evidence. Bet you'd see plenty by clairvoyant. Good point. I should scan the room first with the glasses on. Alright. Heavy hint now, let's do it. Ah, the man under the bed! Or is he talking with Aiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? This shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Work clothes like the uniforms maintenance crews wear? Someone she's working with? This looks a lot like this shadow splattering blood in the back of the room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe? Feels like this shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. This shadow is Aiko-san working. Looks very focused on work. Her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Aiko-san is so intense, even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kinda scary. Is this a trace of the man under the bed? This shadow's movements are so wild and scary. What is it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk, or maybe looking for something specific? Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? Whoa, this shadow's throwing something at us. Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around and made the room all red? Was this before or after Mio and Aiko-san went out to eat? When exactly? I think that's everything with glasses, so let's just take those off. I'm going to do a little hotspot search before we talk to Aiko. Even the fancy bed is all red. Will changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? Probably not. These look important. How terrible. Why would this happen to Aiko-san's room too? If the man stalked both of them and got to Aiko-san's place, why turn it red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all. The entrance door is reinforced. Should be hard to break in. Okay, so let's go talk to Aiko now. Oh, look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is a lot to deal with. Yes, truly, I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat, thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we come back to this. Have you contacted the police? Oh right, I was so upset I totally forgot. I'll need to report all this damage, I suppose. Aiko-san, do you ever have work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I have them out somewhere. Why? Oh, it's just that I'm wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably yes, I don't really remember. Do you have records of where we sent temporary staff? It should be on my desk, somewhere in all that mess. Desk. Understood, thank you. Aiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where is she now? Oh no. She went back home alone. Oh? She did? Does Mio know what happened here? Well, she was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. Oh, I was so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and if she's in her room, I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Yes, please. Need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Okay, but let's have a look at this first. She mentioned the company documents are on the desk. It's so messy I can hardly make out the words. Make sure not to tear anything. Office engineer, somehow decipherable? Not jobs that require work uniforms. Oops, ripped a bit. Yikes, wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine, psychology. It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! Ah, this must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one in these documents. Electronic? I can't read this. Surely a company which handles electricity work there. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what to do. Alright. It's just as bad here as at Aiko's place. Sorry, it's just as bad here at Aiko's as Mio's place was. Wild. The fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby, so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. First the two headed out together. Probably to eat something like she mentioned in the post. Aye, they came back after a couple of hours, so I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. A short while later, Aiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about how the room's all red, get in here and so on. And what did the boss man make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mio's room. Phew. I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It's a long story. I'll report everything later. Huh? Almost met the dude. Getting tossed in the deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. Jasmine, what do you make of this? Perhaps trying to get to Mio as she's staying at Aiko's. Headache for us. In what way? It might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal? What exactly is it? No idea, wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the Urban Myth does. Jasmine, it seems Mio is back at her place in Delone. What? But I saw those two heading back up here. What the? Eka-san is calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on our end and to stay in her room. Alright then, I'll have the car ready to go. Oh. If you're ready to go, we should hurry to Mio's place. Wait! Please take me with you. Aiko-san? Sure, let's head to Mio's then. Back at Mio's place. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Azami. I'm fine, I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad, I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. But let's talk to... I wasn't quite finished talking to Jasmine before. Phew, glad Mio's alright. It really had me sweating for a minute. Yes, really. Oh. I'm so glad Mio's safe. We should take another look at her place. Yep. Might want to check what went on while she was alone. Right, so we didn't get to talk about the red staining because it kind of moved things on a bit quick. But okay, I'm going to look around places. No notable changes. There's a used cup in the sink. The shelves and knife holder are empty. Yeah, really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. Nothing notable under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom or a man from the closet? I imagine there definitely is one for the closet. Some of the books are missing. Would the glasses tell me anything? Maybe. Let's... Boom. Oh, this guy's like full caterpillar now. Eek, a bug! Or a shadow that looks like one. This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. And again, like before, it probably wasn't an actual bug. If not, why does it look like a centipede? Something under the bed. Is this the man under the bed? Looks like it. Surprisingly small, carrying something on the back. Oh, this is me from yesterday. Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hid under the bed so I couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? The shadow is heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? I'll take those off. I don't think there's anything else on the ceiling or anything. I think I'm going to wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Mio? Did anything weird happen while you were alone? Not really, no. Are you doing okay, Mio? You think I would be? No, of course not, I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown, I've nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone and really tried hard. Why me? Tell me, Azami. Mio. Mio, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Before you went out to eat with Aika-san, was there a time when you were both out and left the place unattended? Well, I was at Aika-san's place the whole time. We only left to go eat. Azami, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So this ceiling thing. Is it because he climbed down? And that's why he looks like a centipede. Let's have a talk with Jasmine again. Jasmine? I checked, they never left the room. I thought maybe someone might have snuck in at some point. I was on watch from the car and I don't think the duo was lying. But then, how did the man spread blood around the room? Sure hope it's not something physically impossible. I'll recheck with Aika-san. She might have left the room for a business call for Mio's comfort. Mio was on the balcony or in the bathroom, then the living room would have been empty. Mio's taking this hard. She said she's so fed up. Might have been yakking with Aiko about moving while they were eating out. Might have been. Aiko's suggestions must be crazy pricey though. Must be a total headache. I'm glad Mio's safe. Right, I need to get assigned with a new place, ASAP. I do have a place confirmed already. Besides not going out for groceries or such, you didn't leave the room, not even for short business calls, correct? I tried to remember after you mentioned I was in the room until we went for a bite. Anything peculiar? Oh, well, just before we set out, Mio went back up to my room as she'd forgotten something. We headed out together from the ground floor entrance and didn't notice anything weird. While you were staying here, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Absolutely not. The old place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. And you don't know how to enter that space, right? I don't. Okay, well let's do this clearly then. Let's think things over for a bit. The man appears very suddenly, but how?
First, you might want to focus on when he manifested in Mio's room. When you hid under the bed, where did he appear from?
He had the ceiling creak and hid under the bed. So there must be a way into the ceiling space unless he's a ghost.
You saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct?
I keep thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of that ceiling space. Maybe he was climbing up and down, using the shelf boards as footholds. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Yes, that might explain it. Multiple overlap shadows climbing up and down look like a centipede. Ah. Check shelves again. Okay. Let's climb up a bit and have a quick look. Oh, the view is blocked by this big cardboard box, but there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this big box out of the way. The man climbed up these shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. Oh, but I gotta help Mio. Here goes. Ceiling space, here I come. Okay. All dark and dusty. No one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let the investigation begin. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Doesn't look like trash stuffed up here by a former resident. Someone's living up here. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding here. Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling is low, but quite a bit of space here. What's this cardboard? Anything lying around that's connected to him? Ah, roach! Flat beyond belief. Maybe he used cardboard sheets to lie down without touching the dust. I see a sliver of light. Is it from Mio's room? Unbelievable. Can't see much. Too dark. There's a shadow of the man here too. What's this shadow doing? It's like he's stuffing something into a box or a bag. I want to look closer, but the shadow's in the way. Glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but this also blocks my view. Okay, well, I want to do this as well. I knew it, he was here. Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking at what's going on down below. Is anything over this end? No. Let's check that far end again. I saw traces of the man doing something around here. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing. Ito Electric Services? Isn't this the company in the documents at Aika-san's place? A man wearing a work uniform that I saw in Aika-san's room. Does this mean that man was here? I need to tell everyone. The man definitely was here in this ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine? You okay? It looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence the man was hiding up there. And there are a few things I want to check with Mio and Aika-san too. Bet it's that time for someone to show. That time? Do you mean the director is going to call again? Not any old call at this point, but she'll be fine. What do you mean, not any old call? Yes?
Miss Azami, how is it going?
Hello, director. I'm sorry I haven't figured out the answer and...
I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase.
Dissolution, as in...
In due time. Miss Azami, please tell everyone to gather around.
Okay. Your investigation is done then? Is this like a debrief or something? Yes, I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry then. Director, everyone is here.
Miss Azami, please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain.
Understood.
Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Meguria, Director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout.
A dissolution? Azami, what is this about? What's going on? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting.
We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here.
Yes, so please hear us out.
Let the dissolution phase begin. First of all, Miss Fukurai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed all of us here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed.
Oh, well, I thank you.
Yet the amassed information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed urban myth.
What do you mean?
Do you really expect me to record this case as is?
What?
Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the center's records for such things.
Do we really want to prioritize that right now?
Now, this case leaves 4 key questions unanswered. 1. How did the man under the bed manifest? 2. What is the goal of the man under the bed? 3. Who or what is the man under the bed? 4. What exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all.
What the?
Please, don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the Eye of Truth. Now is that time. Time for dissolution for the man under the bed.
Yes.
The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks. A phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons.
Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. It just appears and disappears always suddenly.
So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
The man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it?
Ceiling space. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of his being in, entering and exiting from the ceiling space.
The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner or whomever uses the bed he hides under. So, Miss Azami, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio-san?
Yeah, he's kind of creeping all over it. Well, is it to scare her? Or just to I reckon he's just spying on her. He's a pervert who watches Mio from the ceiling space.
That is a possibility, but if so, why would he need to show himself to Mio-san? Alright, to scare her then.
He might have been trying to frighten Mio. And that's it, to simply scare her.
The man didn't try to kill Mio-san, despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he wouldn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing and then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. We can deduce that that itself was the man's goal.
If so, maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me? And the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place?
Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent.
So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all. That doll.
Let us move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer or an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he can also be said to be less tangible due to leaving minimal traces when manifesting. So, Mrs. Azami, how would you describe the man that we are seeking through this investigation?
It's an actual person, isn't it? Could they be a normal living person? And not a ghost or an anomalous monstrosity?
Precisely. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth.
Huh?
Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There is a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Miss Azami, this man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be?
Oh, one moment, there are multiple suspicious people. Let me see. The one we saw while doing social media research, Boober Eats. Oh yes, right. A living man carrying a backpack. Azami, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, all noted down here, he's also a living and suspicious person. Does that include my work client too? This maintenance worker wearing a uniform. He was in the security camera footage too. So many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Thank you though, I remember now. It's the maintenance worker, because the cat we found. The maintenance worker in the security footage. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space.
Indeed, the man under the bed hiding in the ceiling. Caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt that it was him.
I thought so.
Now, on to the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will, it seems impossible that he could manifest in that room's ceiling space.
Yes, that's true. No sign of him entering through the window. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. Mio has a habit of locking up carefully. I was thinking he might be real, but is the man an anomaly after all?
Do you really believe so? Miss Azami, you talked with everyone and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You can already see. But... So, Miss Azami, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room?
Accomplice? Someone must have been helping him get in. I think it's Aiko.
Yes, that is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage, as well as his uniform with the cap from the ceiling space. The man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight. This must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. Mio-san, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, does it ring any bells?
Mio, around when did you reach the police station? Just around midnight, but that means... wait, something's wrong here.
Indeed, hearing that there's a man in the room. Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet at just around the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown on security footage at the apartment entrance.
But why?
If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Miss Azami, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio-san's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice?
Is it us, or is it someone who's not us? It's got to be Aiko. Could it be Aiko-san, perhaps? She lied about seeing the man inside the room?
A fine accomplishment indeed. Miss Azami, you have the rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved.
dissolution. We found dissolution.
Her telling you that there's a man under the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room?
That's true. Without hearing that, Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Aiko actually see? Aiko-san, I think you told us. You kept watch outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you let the dude in. With an inside of the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it is true, really. Couldn't believe it, but now? What are you mumbling about? You aren't going to believe this bunch of weirdos, are you?
The following is just speculation, but Mio-san has had her past dug up and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio-san return to sugar dating? My power of vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can? You must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this, even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections. How befitting of a job-hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass.
And providing them with sugar dating dispatches? Aiko-san, is this true? What are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this? Are you stupid or what? You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't going to solve anything. But we... How ass-brained can you get, useless bunch of morons? Ass-brained? Listen here, it's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space, which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Aiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget all the small things like you always did. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time, too. Also, you... Azami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes. How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face and ridiculous ideas. Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. Hey, you dropped something. Is this a card?
How was your first case, Miss Azami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to.
Wait a minute, Director. What about Mio? Lost connection. Mio, are you? You're not okay, are you? I'm good. I'm okay now. I wish I could... Oh, right, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found, so don't worry about that. Mio? Doll? That doll? Mio? Yes, I need to get rid of it, all of it, like nothing ever happened. My room is in this state. I should start cleaning up. Let me help. It's okay, I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us, then. But Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio is still in... The center's job ends here. Rest is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mio herself says she's fine. It's not our place to step in. Is that really so? The thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Huh? What does she drop? Aiko's place. What the hell? I thought they were cooking up some exorcist nonsense, and then this happens. How would they know about my involvement in sugar dating dispatch? Who or where did that leak from? And how could that... What the... No way. No, they kicked me from the dispatch group? How dare they? How many girls do they think I've found for them so far? Oh, I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll.
Hey, I told you, I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red.
Oh, that wasn't him.
I saw her heading out, so thought I'd scare her even more. The space under the bed was blocked and she came home while I was thinking. I rushed out the bookshelves. There wasn't time for me to throw blood around or anything.
Then who actually splattered that blood?
Huh? What was that?
No way. Ooh.
Huh? What? No!
The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist. Read.
She paid me to do this. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything.
What the... Hey, wait! No! Please don't! Leave... I don't know who's speaking. Leave Aika-san alone. Who's that? Who's that?
I will make her pay.
Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? What? When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Aika-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Aika-san was behind this? Yes, I did, Azami. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, Aika-san, why did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once? Oh, how did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once back during my sugar dating days? Oh. Pregnancy? What are you talking about? That doll, it was a message that you know about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby. I didn't want anyone to know, but then why do you? Wait, there's too much going on. Mio, what's going on? Please, take it easy. Azami, thank you for telling me about the doll. You were right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. You're amazing, Azami. I did as you told me, and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed you from the beginning and done as you told me. Mio, wait, what are you talking about? But my medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me, where are they? I need to erase my past entirely. I really don't know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with the nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Azami, you told me this too. I will attract interest wherever I go. But I had little more to lose, whatever I did. I didn't say that, you know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh wait, maybe it wasn't you then. Anyway, that doesn't matter either now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there online now. I can't go back to my folks, won't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'm watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? I'm going to kill you. You're joking, right, Mio? You're smart enough to know this won't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? No, Mio! Don't do this to yourself. Azami, You all right, Azami? Responders are underway. They're almost here. It's going to be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Boss man's vision thingy knew you were heading to Aiko's. Loose cannon much? Oh, so the director was watching me. Mio. Wow, there's a lot happening, huh? Once again, going off on your own like that. Way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. I'd realised earlier Mio wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. And a boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was going to happen. Huh? Beats me. Could have gone much worse without a boss man giving a heads up. Guess the vision abob's pretty handy. Dude's priorities though. Speak of the almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edit. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel is streaming now. Are the center's videos always streamed so soon?
The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists.
Turns each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. Those spreading rumours fade away if there's watchable content like this. Well, I hope Mio's rumours fade away fast. They'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumour. Anyways, you'll be reporting back to the boss man, eh? I'll drive you. Thank you, Jasmine.
Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. The younger woman B had little choice but to move out. As for the woman A who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. This case came to an intriguing conclusion.
After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing.
Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted.
Will Aika-san not even be held accountable? It feels unfair.
Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you.
More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions?
Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate.
I forget I mentioned it.
Ah, exquisite.
What is it?
Take a good look at this card. It's as if it is predicting the tragedy about to befall you.
What exactly is this card?
This is one of the Illumine cards. They are rumored to be prophetic.
The card is prophetic?
It happened 7 years ago, too.
Director, I actually have one of the...
One of these cards is said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today.
Hey, do I believe in prophecies? I believe a good sounding one. It sounds bad. Wait, is that an Illumine card? Jasmine, why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Well, good work, Azami. Catch you next week. Tomarigi here, about a new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Miguria hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out. What's she up to? Back then we couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen. Damn. So I take it that's the end of the first chapter. So there's 5 more chapters to work through, each one representing a case, I think. Yeah, episode 1 completed. There we go. So we'll leave it there for this time. When we come back next time, we're going to head into case number 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. But be sure to leave a comment as well. Tell me what you thought about the resolution of the case. If you, if you commented previously, do you like with any theories about what was actually going on? If you got close to the answer, let me know. I think I felt probably about halfway through the case that Aiko-san was deeply sus. I thought it was something to do with like scaring Mio out of her house for some reason. I didn't grasp every facet of the case, but I think I knew there was definitely something untoward happening with her anyway. But let me know your thoughts on the resolution of that. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.